So let me tell you where you are. 708 Sheep Pasture Road is a link road between Waterworks Road and Highway 11. So you're going to find on the other side of Waterworks Road, the street becomes White Hill School Road. And then we're on 441. You go left to Ingalls, you're going to head into Commerce, you're going to find your Walgreens, CVS, all of that good stuff. Plus downtown Commerce with some of the best pizza and hamburgers downtown you ever find. So you're going to head that way, or you're going to go right, and that's going to head you into Athens. Right down 441, you're going to be 20 minutes to the Athens Stadium. So you can't get much better situated. I forgot to mention to you all that you also have this 30 by 30 shed workshop. I didn't mention it because it's not mine. It belongs to my husband. He has all of his equipment that he uses for the property, tools, all of that good stuff. So that, of course, does come with the property as well as the 6.74 acres, most of which is fenced for your pets, but there is some area that is just wild and wooded, so you get some beautiful animals coming up all the time. Right here off of Sheep Pasture, you're going to just go right down the road here to Waterworks, and you're going to be at the East Jackson School Center. You have your elementary, middle, and high school within 2 miles of the house. The schools themselves are grade A. We do have football, track, cheerleading, dance, theater, everything that your kid could want. 2 miles down the road. So where else are we? Okay, you go down 441 a little bit further past Commerce, you're going to be in Banks County and Banks Crossing. That's where Tanger Mall, all of the outlet shopping, Walmart, who else is out that way? You have restaurants, Whataburger, all of those convenience things that you're going to find at a big intersection. And the reason it's a big intersection is that's where 85 goes through Georgia. And that's going to link you to just about anywhere you need to go. You go south to Atlanta, you're going to go north to Lake Hartwell, and that's where I'm headed. So you guys come on out, see the house. I just thank you so much for coming and seeing us. And I hope that you find a little bit of home here too. So welcome. As you can see, you're in a lovely foyer. The house is custom built in 2016. It has custom hardwood bamboo floors throughout. You have elevated ceilings at 9 feet, which is very special. It gives the home an extra roomy and sunlit feeling. Over this way, you do have 2 bedrooms and a full bath, currently being used as offices, so pardon the mess. The rooms are very good size. You have plenty of room for a queen-size bed. You have a full closet. So it can be used certainly as an extra room, currently being used as my office/workout room, but definitely large enough for a guest room or a main bedroom. And here you'll find in the hallway a full bath, which is nice for when you have guests, but just nice to have more than a half bath on the main level. Has a jacuzzi-style tub, and you do have a closet here for extra storage. You'll also see that we have the custom tile that goes all the way to the ceiling, as opposed to showing the drywall at the top, which oftentimes can get damaged by moisture from a shower. Here we have the second bedroom, again being used as an office. As you can tell, my husband is neater than I am. One of the greatest things about this room is my husband built in this custom Murphy bed. So when you do need to transform it into a guest room, All you do is flip up these two little knobs, and down comes your bed. I think we might be hiding things in there. And down comes your bed. But when not needed, it stores away and actually is a beautiful piece, entertainment piece. All of the rooms are equipped with ceiling fans for that old floor-to-ceiling. In the main area of the home, you have a great room-style feel, but with just a little bit of separation in order to give you some separate common areas. You have just this beautiful area for your dining room. This has been designed so that it can open up and seat as many as 26 or 30 people with the right size tables. So we have the great area for all the people during the entertainment, and then you have this separate area here in the living room where you can also have a separate conversation area. But of course, this is about the most used room in the house because this is where the TV is. We also have this custom gas fireplace, which is on a remote, which is lovely because you can turn it on and it will warm this room in a minute, literally. And it just gives you a lovely, cozy feeling when you're in here in the winter and it's dark out early. So this is a lovely living room. Again, you've got the high ceilings, but in here you have the additional custom tray ceiling, which raises that ceiling up even more and gives you a little more light, a little more room, just that extra space to breathe, which is really nice. One of my favorite places is out here on the porch because it is screened, so it's an all-weather porch. Of course, my plants and I love it out here. When I work on classes, a lot of times or my Bible study, I'll sit out here, and it's just so beautiful because, I mean, this is why it's so beautiful. Look at it. We're blessed with a beautiful day today, too, so we're lucky for that. Through the screen out here, we've got just one of the prettiest views you'll find in Commerce, Georgia. We've got 6.74 acres here. Some of it is pasture, as you can see, and then the remainder of it is going to be wooded. There's a beautiful stream that runs right down the base of that hill. That runs, I believe, down to the Broad, which is that little bridge on 11. We get to sit out here a lot of times, most of the time, anytime during the day, and see the deer families come up here and eat. And that's always nice. Right off of the dining area and giving us just an amazing place to entertain. You have the gourmet kitchen. We have Corian countertops, full wood cabinets with the soft closed drawer component. My father, when you put these together, tried to slam that door about 200 times. Couldn't get it to happen, so they will soft close. Of course, you have your range and oven, microwave, dishwasher, nice deep sink with a nice added feature of the automatic faucet, which I didn't know I was going to love as much as I do. Of course, you do have very large fridge freezer with an extra special bonus my husband built for me, a lovely spice rack. This kitchen also has a few other hidden features that you'll be able to find when you come and see the house. And here you have what many call the largest utility room you may ever find. Built this way because of our dogs and just the worry about the property being muddy. This gives us a great place to come in. You can drop your clothes and head into the house without getting inside. We've also have all these great cabinets for storage here. You have room for your washer, dryer, extra refrigerator and freezer out here for snacks and drinks and things like that. And then also a utility sink in the utility room, so we can take advantage of that as well. Coming this way, we have an additional guest room upstairs that I would like to show you. This gives you your access to the garage from the outside, of course. With the oversized garage to fit an extra large truck, which you will not find in a standard home. And they're both on automatic, separate automatic door openers. Plenty of storage in here as well. As I was saying before, we do have an extra bedroom here, which is really nice because it is on a separate air conditioner. So you turn on the AC or the heat when you need the room and doesn't need to be on the rest of the time. You do have a full bedroom and a half bath here, which gives your guests just a little more privacy. It is a full bedroom, so it does have the closet, and then the house has on both wings some just amazing storage. I'm not going to show you both sides because one shall not be seen by human eyes. You walk in between. But as you can see, this is where we keep our Christmas items, and the storage goes all the way back to the front of the garage here on both wings. It's the same size. So you have plenty of storage. And again, on the main floor off of the living room is where we will have you'll find your main bedroom. Extra large, this is the king bed, and as you can see, you still have plenty of room. Someone thinks it belongs to him. Again, in here you see the custom raised tray ceilings, which just gives you that more light. It gives you just that more space. And then here you find your master or your main bathroom. We have two separate sinks, his and hers vanities. Again, extra storage here. You have a privacy room for those needs. And dual shower head, custom shower. Again, you've got the tile all the way up to help keep that mildew and just be practical as well as beautiful. Here, for the clothes folks, is the organized, I think, master closet. Plenty of room for all of your clothes, your jacket. Depending on what you find yourself you need, you got room to store it in there.